I did. I passed it on to the appropriate people.
Good evening. Happy New Year. Welcome to the annual reorganization meeting of Hillsborough Township Committee for 2016. My name is Pamela Borick, and I am the Township Clerk. As required by New Jersey law, I'll preside over this meeting until the members of the Township Committee elect the mayor. At this time, I will call the roll. Committeeman Delcourt.
Here.
Committeeman McCauley. Committeeman Thompson.
Here.
In a moment, I will ask you all to rise for the presentation of the colors, at which time please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation, after which you may be seated. So at this time, please rise as the following Girl Scouts present our colors. Brianne Briggs from Senior Troop 60261, Julia Hobson, Cadet Troop 60304, Sophia Nemofsky, Senior Troop 61224, Jamie Cridge, Junior Troop 60527, Haley Bender and Mackenzie Norris, Junior Troop 60642. They are escorted by Acting Chief Darren Powell of the Hillsborough Township Police Department. They will also lead us in the salute to the flag.
Color guard, post colors. Forward, march.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your heads with me as we pray. Almighty God and Heavenly Father, we are grateful to you for the many opportunities and blessings in 2015. We are also grateful that you were with us during our trials and difficulties. Tonight we gather at the beginning of a new year to commit to you the people and businesses of Hillsborough Township. God, you have called the members of our Township Committee to the awesome responsibility of being servant leaders. We thank you for them and all those who serve with them. We ask that you will grant to them your spirit of wisdom, charity, and justice, that they may faithfully serve in their positions to promote the well-being of the people and institutions of Hillsborough. Please surround them with supportive family and friends. Strengthen their bodies, their minds, and their spirits as they endeavor to serve you and your people. We humbly ask for your continued blessings on the organizations, businesses, schools, and families of our township in 2016. We ask you for your blessing this evening on the Township Committee reorganization meeting. We pray all these things in your holy name. Amen.
Please be seated. Thank you to the Scouts and to Acting Chief Powell and to Reverend Tim Wolf of the New Horizon Christian Fellowship. I'd like to just join in a round of applause for all of them for participating with us this evening. Please be advised that in accordance with the Section 5 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, that notice of this meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex and by notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7 p.m. on January 5th, 2016. Before we continue, I wish to acknowledge a number of special guests who have joined us here this evening. It is always greatly appreciated to see the support given to Hillsborough Township by so many of our elected officials. Your presence here this evening means a great deal to our township. Okay. I see Governor Donald DeFrancesco. Thank you. Assemblyman Jack Chettarelli. Thank you. Assemblywoman Donna Simon. Thank you. Freeholder Patrick Scaglione. Thank you. Freeholder Peter Palmer. Over there. Thank you. Freeholder Brian Levine. Way in the back. Thank you. Mayor Stephen Cerisi. Mayor Bob Wagner. Deputy Mayor Helen Haynes. She was here somewhere. I know she's here. Committeeman Paul Drake. Mayor and Township Administrator Anthony Ferreira. And Somerset County Clerk and former Mayor Brett Ratty, all the way in the back. And I think we got everyone. Okay, thank you all again for joining us this evening and taking the time out of your very busy schedules to be with us in Hillsborough. It is truly appreciated. At this time, I will announce the certification of the November 3rd, 2015 general election results. It is my honor to announce that, and it was provided by Somerset County Clerk Brett Ratty, electing Carl Sirachi and Greg Burchett to the Hillsborough Township Committee for a 3-year term beginning January 1st, 2016 and ending on December 31st, 2018. Congratulations, Committeeman Sirachi and Committeeman Burchett. At this time, I will ask Mr. Carl Sirachi, his family, and the Honorable Assemblywoman Donna Simon to come forward for the oath of office.
Carl Sirachi,
Do
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
and
and to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authorities of people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly
justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of the office of Committeeman
Committeeman
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Welcome, Committeeman Sirachi, and please join your colleagues here on the dais. Thank you. And my apologies, we have one more special guest here this evening, and I'd be remiss, Mrs. Joan Biondi. Thank you. Okay, at this time I will ask Mr. Greg Burchett, his family, and the Honorable Assemblyman Jack Chattarelli to please come forward for his oath of office.
Allegedly.
Surprises.
It's a gamble.
I
I, Greg Burchett,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties of the office
perform all the duties of the office
of committeeman
of committeeman
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Hey, do you need us on this or just this?
Both of you, one and one, yes. Please. Welcome, Committeeman Burchett, and please join your colleagues here up on the dais.
That's right.
Just a lawyer.
Now that they've joined the dais, I will conduct another roll call. Committeeman Burchett.
Here?
Committeeman Delcor.
Here.
Committeeman McCauley. Committeeman Sirachi.
Here.
And Committeeman Thompson.
Here.
We will now proceed with the election of mayor. Are there any nominations for the office of mayor?
Madam Clerk, I'd like to enter a motion to have my good friend, Committeeman Frank Delcor, serve as mayor for 2016.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second?
Are there any further nominations? Going once. Okay. Seeing none, I declare the nominations closed. I will now conduct a call of roll on the election of Frank Delcor as mayor of the Township of Hillsborough for 2016. Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Delcor.
That would be yes.
You should ask your family first.
Delcor family. Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
And Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
I declare Frank Delcor as mayor of Hillsborough for 2016. Congratulations, Mayor Delcor.
Thank you.
We will get a call upon the Honorable Assemblyman Jack Chattarelli to please come forward with Mayor Delcor and his family for the oath of office.
I, Frank Delcor, do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same,
to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people.
so help me God.
So help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of mayor
all the duties of the office of mayor
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2016 Mayor of Hillsborough, Frank Delcourt.
I'm not gonna lie, the chair still fits.
I didn't do anything to it in 2 years. Jeez.
Wow, thank you all very, very much. Before we get started, would like to acknowledge Freeholder Mark Calaguire joined us as a great supporter of Hillsborough. Thank you, Mark, for joining us. Oh, and I'm sorry, Senator Bateman joined us in the back. Senator Bateman. I'll have a few remarks in a couple of minutes, but we do have a little bit of more reorganization work to do. And with that, we will proceed to the election of deputy mayor. Do I have any nominations for the position of deputy mayor?
Mayor, I'd like to nominate my good friend and fellow running mate, Carl Sriracha.
Do I have a second?
I'd be very happy to second that motion.
Any other nominations? Seeing none, I declare the nominations to be closed. Ms. Bork, will you please conduct a roll on the election of Carl Sriracha as deputy mayor for 2016?
Committee Member Schetz.
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
And Mayor Delcourt.
Yes. I declare Carl Sriracha to be deputy mayor for 2016.
Thank you.
Congratulations, deputy mayor. As always, I look forward to working with you this year. I'd like to call up the Honorable Kip Bateman, and along with Mr. Srirachi's, Deputy Mayor Srirachi's family, to administer the oath of office.
I, Carl Srirachi,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will impartially
that I will impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of Deputy Mayor
of the office of Deputy Mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Deputy Mayor Carl Sriracha.
Oh, you know what, mine is still. You can flip your names, but.
Now we're official.
Okay.
Took care of it.
Yeah, you're no longer Pam, buddy.
No longer.
It's such a pretty name. There you go. Thank you.
We can't afford the new business cards.
We recycle. Okay. At this time, before we get on to some of the other business for the reorganization meeting, I'd like to continue a tradition that we started by Mayor Bob Wagner back in 2005. And I'd like to ask Committeeman Thompson to join me up here for a presentation.
I don't have to go far.
You don't have to go far. Please accept this gavel set commemorating your terms as mayor of Hillsborough as a small token of appreciation from both the Township Committee for your dedicated service to our community. I offer our sincere thanks to you for your time served, and please join me in a round of applause for Sergeant.
Suck it in, too.
Okay. We'll now move on to the comments portion of our program tonight. First of all, good evening. Happy New Year to everyone. I appreciate everyone here in attendance, both here in the building tonight and viewing at home. We begin a new year. Finally, we have the onset of our winter, starting today, apparently, with the cold that we've had. But we also embark on our annual reorganization meeting. And it's a process that's very important to the township, a very important step. And we appreciate everyone here participating in our process this evening. First of all, I'd like to thank my colleagues for their nomination and the faith that they have placed in me for bestowing upon me the honor of serving as mayor once again. I have served previously. I certainly understand the responsibility and the privilege that comes with the title of mayor, and is an honor and a duty that I accept with great pride and modesty. I'd also like to congratulate Deputy Mayor Sirachi and Committee Member Shedd on your re-elections. Thank you both for your dedicated service to Hillsborough and your willingness to continue to serve. As a member of this Township Committee, but also a resident, I am comforted to know both of you will be serving the people of Hillsborough for another 3 years. It is clear that the people of Hillsborough recognize your outstanding service, as evidenced by your resounding re-election last November, and I'm glad to have you back up here on the dais with us. I'd also like to thank Committeeman Thompson. We just gave him his gavel set, but he had outstanding stewardship of the township as mayor for the last 2 years. Having served back-to-back back in 2009, 2010, I certainly understand the commitment and the dedication required to serve those back-to-back terms. Mr. Thompson, Committeeman Thompson, has frequently told the story that being mayor of his hometown was a lifelong dream of his. I'm glad you were able to not only make that dream a reality, but more importantly, that you served with honor and distinction, and you've made your hometown very proud.
Thank you.
One side note about my good friend, Committeeman Thompson. His legacy, I think, will be, or at least one of them, as the resident. I guess I'll call him a millennial. I'm not sure if he's actually in that grouping yet.
I think I missed.
But he has moved us into the social media age. Some of us he's moved kicking and screaming, but he has certainly taken the township in a direction that it needed to go. And I thank you for that. But more importantly, thank you for your serving these last 2 years.
Thank you.
You're
I'll get you on
tremendous mayor.
Snapchat yet, don't worry.
Congratulations to Deputy Mayor Sirachi. I know you'll do an outstanding job, and I look forward to your guidance and support this coming year. Unfortunately, I know Committeewoman McCauley regrets not being able to join us here this evening, but I assure you she'll be back very soon, providing her exemplary service to Hillsborough. I'm blessed to be supported here tonight by so many members of my family, along with friends and neighbors. Thank you all for being here. Your support is truly appreciated. Most importantly, I would like to thank my wife, Renee, in the front there, my 2 girls, Rebecca and Kristen, for their ongoing support. My ability to serve on this township committee as both the committeeman and mayor is simply not possible without their full and unwavering support. And I am very fortunate that my wife and my family have been incredibly understanding during my time here on the township committee and supportive of my service. Thank you all for allowing me to realize this great opportunity of serving our community. Ms. Borak outlined a number of the guests that we have here tonight. Thank you all for being here. I'd like to welcome you as well, and thank you for taking time out to be in Hillsborough. We get tremendous support from all of our officials, whether it's at the state level or at the county, and we thank you for your support of our great municipality here in Hillsborough. Assemblyman Chitterelli, thank you as always for taking the time to swear me in and for your ongoing support of Hillsborough. Your voice and your support and leadership in Trenton is greatly appreciated, particularly on matters that are salient to Hillsborough. Reverend Wolf, I know is still here. There he is. Thank you for your invocation and your prayers this evening. It's always nice to have a little support from the big guy upstairs when we need it, so we appreciate it. To our young Girl Scouts that came out and supported us tonight, Bryn Briggs, Hannah Hobson, Sophia Namovsky, Haley Bender, Mackenzie Norris, and Jamie Cridge. Thank you for presenting the colors along with Acting Chief Powell and for leading us in the pledge tonight. Before I turn to 2016 and the vision we have for this coming year, I'd like to take a quick look back at 2015. Last year was another year of great accomplishment and recognition in Hillsborough. For the 4th time, Hillsborough was named by Money Magazine as one of the best places to live in America, the only, I stress only, New Jersey town to be included on the 2015 list. Hillsborough also ranks 7th best place to live according to the Philly Voice, and according to Niche Magazine was the top suburb to raise a family. And SafeWise also recognized Hillsborough as the 11th safest town in the state, a true testament to our dedicated police force here in town. 2015 also resulted in the completion of a number of significant projects in town, including sewers and Winding Way area, the completion of our monument here for Veterans Way at the Municipal Building, and of course our new dog park at Ann Van Middlesworth Park. I hope all our local dog lovers have had the opportunity to get over there and take advantage of the new park. The 2015 municipal budget once again came in under the 2% levy cap, the 5th consecutive year the Township Committee has delivered a budget under the cap. Fiscal prudence has always been one of the key priorities of this governing body and will continue to be in 2016. By any measure, I believe we have been quite fiscally wise and practical in managing the township's finances. However, we cannot rest on those laurels. In 2016, the Township Committee needs to look for more economies and savings in local spending, as well as continued budget accountability from our municipal departments in order to continue to protect our taxpayers. I will ask Deputy Mayor Sirachi, who once again has taken on the unenviable task of being our finance chair, working in collaboration with Committeeman Thompson, as well as our CFO and administrator, to focus on key areas, particularly additional shared services and potential outsourced services. We will look for additional opportunities, such as the shared court that, beginning this month, will add Manville courts to the shared arrangement we already have with Montgomery. The diligent management of each and every budget line item will remain a core focus area. But we must be diligent to ensure that we are focused on these, not just at budget time, but throughout the year, to ensure that we continue to take a business-like approach to our local government. As each new year always does, 2016 will begin with some changes. Our leadership team will undergo some changes due to several recent retirements. We are ushering in both a new chief of police and a new captain. We have a new director of recreation, parks, and social services, and we will also soon have a new business advocate on board. I think it's a testament to the reputation we have in Hillsborough to have excellent people continue to want to work for the municipality and provide our citizens with the services that they need. We welcome all of the new department leaders, and I assure you they have the full support of the Township Committee here. In addition, I will look to my fellow liaisons on the GSA Depot project, Committeewoman McCauley and Administrator Ferreira, in conjunction with our partners at the county, to aggressively manage the final steps in the redevelopment activities being taken at the GSA Depot, now known as Mountain View Park, to ensure that the initial ball fields are completed to allow for games at the park as early as this year. I know I speak for all my colleagues when I say we are all very excited about the vision we have for the state-of-the-art recreation complex at Mountain View Park. That vision is now within reach, and we will share updated details with the public in the very near term. Infrastructure improvements, both at our parks and for our roads, will be a priority this year. As noted, Mountain View Park will soon be operational, but we will also need to make needed improvements to other town parks to ensure that our park system remains the jewel in town that it is. We will continue our plan to resurface roads that have been impacted by the harsh winters the past 2 years. Hopefully we won't have a recurrence this year. While the mild winter weather this year has been a welcome relief, we can't assume that it will continue. We will be developing not only a plan for this year, but a full 3-year plan to manage our infrastructure requirements. I believe that we can prudently manage our infrastructure needs in a manner that remains true to our principle of fiscal responsibility and still providing the services that our residents need. In closing tonight, I would like to thank my colleagues for bestowing upon me the great honor of serving as mayor of Hillsborough, one of the best places to live in America. As I have in the past, I will work diligently and ceaselessly in this role, always keeping the best interests of Hillsborough first. Thank you again to those family and friends gathered here tonight and those residents watching at home. I look forward with great pride in serving this great community as your mayor in 2016. Thank you, and God bless you all. At this time, it is my pleasure to invite our new deputy mayor, Carl Sirachi, to offer his remarks.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. And I promise to be brief, no applause yet. Now, my comments are going to just be about, just thanking lots of folks. As the mayor had stated earlier, it truly is an honor and privilege to serve here. So first, I do want to thank, the residents of Hillsborough, for their, continued support and confidence in returning me to the dais. Also to my colleagues here. However, I think I traded being on the budget committee to be deputy mayor, but I don't know if that's a fair trade, but I'll take it. But no, I do take this position seriously because I know, when the mayor's not available, it's very important for the deputy mayor to be able to step right in on a moment's notice, whether to run a meeting or to attend any of the functions here. So thank you guys for bringing me back on here. As far as elections go, I mean, there's a wonderful organization. I definitely want to thank the Hillsborough Republican Organization for all their support, particularly our chairman, Stephen Cerisi, and his vice chairs, Chicky Haynes and Bob Wagner. Without their guidance, none of this could be possible. It's a lot of hard work. I also want to thank, for swearing me in, Assemblywoman Simon and Senator Kit Bateman. Thank you guys for, again, your continued support. It's much appreciated, taking your time out. And I guess also more importantly is always family. In the front row here, I've got, it's, as we always say, it's truly a family affair. Family gets involved and they have to pinch hit. So I want to, thank my in-laws, Jim and Marie Forty, because they're always stepping in through the years, particularly when the girls were much younger and helping out with that. And I've got my brother and his family, Kurt and Veronica, and my niece and nephew, Heather and Evan. Evan, thank you for holding the Bible up today. Did a great job, buddy. However, you may notice that my wife and my girls are not here tonight, and this is where I kind of gave them a break after 12 years. Well, no, I mean, my oldest daughter's actually back in school. Yeah, her school runs on quarters. I haven't figured that out yet, but she already went back to school this past weekend. And my wife right now is running somewhere between the high school, getting my younger daughter between a basketball game and off somewhere in Edison for soccer practice. So it's like I said, it's definitely a family affair, but I'm sure in the next 3 years I will be calling on them to make some sacrifices again. It kind of goes with the territory. So I'll just conclude my remarks. Just want to thank everyone that did come out tonight. It's truly appreciated that taking out of your busy schedules to share this evening with us. So thank you all and Happy New Year.
Okay, we'll move on to comments by committee members. So we'll start with Committee Member Shett.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to thank the residents for another 3 years. I'm absolutely honored. but you gave me another 3 years up here. Thank you to my family for putting up with me for another 3 years. So we gotta.
Did they get a vote on that?
They don't get to vote, not at all.
Sorry.
Doug, I was honored to be your deputy for the past 2 years, and we had a great time. You're a fantastic mayor, and Carl, you've got a lot to live up to, bud. That's for sure. I just had to say that. And congrats, Frank and Doug. Frank and Carl, and you both will do great. I'm honored to be with you guys. I'm going to keep it short. Thank you.
Okay, Committeeman Thompson.
Thank you. Greg, congratulations on your reelection, and it was an honor to have you as my deputy mayor for the last 2 years. So, thank you. I think you did an outstanding job serving in that role, and I know you did a ton of weddings and stepped in whenever I had my family obligations. So I appreciate that. Thank you. Carl, congratulations, not only on your reelection, but serving as deputy mayor. I've seen your dedication over the years, and it's certainly shown. The residents know it, so we look forward to having you in that role. And I look forward to serving you on the budget committee this year and getting the finances as straight as they always are. So I look forward to that. And Frank, congratulations on being mayor. I know you were doing an outstanding job. I left the town in pretty good shape, so don't screw it up if you don't mind. All joking aside, Frank is absolutely a great, dedicated mayor. The township is going to be in very well hands. I've seen his dedication over the years, the way he looks at every document that comes across his plate. So I know that we will be very well served, at least for the next year and for years to come, as long as your service on here continues. So I do thank you. And thank you again, all the residents, for allowing me to serve the last 2 years, and of course to my colleagues up here for giving me the opportunity. It's my hometown. I loved every minute of it. So thank you. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you to my family, who I didn't make suffer at all this year. This is the first time that the twins haven't been here since they were born, so I'm sure they are very happy. Most likely they're asleep now, or most likely asleep. My wife hopes they're asleep right now. So thank you again for everyone for having me for the last 2 years as your mayor. And then congratulations, everyone up here. You certainly all earned your positions. And thank you to the employees, too, that helped me serve the last 2 years as well. So with that, thank you, and congratulations, Frank.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, enough with speeches. We're going to get on to the actual business now. So first up, consideration number 1 is a resolution adopting the rules of order for 2016. These rules of order will continue to provide the public with the opportunity to be heard on ordinances and considerations prior to a vote by the Township Committee, along with the opportunity for the public to be heard on matters that are not on the agenda at an early stage in the Township Committee meeting. The extensive opportunity for public comment was instituted by the Township Committee here in Hillsborough in 2003, and we remain committed to public involvement in township decision-making. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delport.
Yes. Resolution, consideration number 2 is a resolution authorizing the 2016 Community Development Committee appointments. This resolution authorizes the appointment of Assistant Township Engineer Thomas Bellinger and Township Clerk Pamela Borak to be appointed as members to the 2016 Community Development Committee. William White and Health Officer Dr. Glenn Belnay are appointed as alternates. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delport.
Yes. Consideration number 3 is a resolution authorizing appointments of township officers and officials for 2016 as listed in the agenda. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi.
Yes.
Mayor Delport.
Yes. Consideration number 4 is a resolution authorizing the appointment of municipal court officers, officials as listed. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 5 is a resolution authorizing the appointments of various professional service and other service providers and the execution of professional services contracts and other contracts in accordance with the fair and open selection process and JSA 19:44A-20.4-5 for the year 2016. That is Township Attorney William Willard, Esquire, of DeFrancesco, Bateman, Kunzman, Davis, Lehrer, and Flaum. Open Space Attorney, Mr. Christopher Corsini, Esquire, of Morro, Salvo, Camerino, Grant, and Chalk. Labor Attorney Eric Bernstein, Esquire, of Eric M. Bernstein and Associates, LLC. Consulting Township Engineer and Planning Consulting Services, William White, P.E., of Mazer Consulting. Alternate Consulting Township Engineer and Planning Consultant, Remington, Vernick, and Vina Engineers. Engineering Inspection Services, William White, P.E., from Mazer Consulting. Risk Management Consultant is Connor Strong and Buckaloo. Affordable Housing Council, Gluck Walrath, LLP. Municipal Auditor, Suppley Clooney and Company. Bond Counsel is Gluck Walrath, LLP. Financial Advisor, NW Financial Group, LLC. The Architect of Record is Cornerstone Architectural Group, LLC. And Affordable Housing Planning Consultant Jennifer Beam of CME Associates. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 6 is mayoral appointments. This consideration, along with the next two, deal with appointments to our boards and commissions in town. It is a critical process where we have volunteers supporting a number of township boards and initiatives. Really, we can't do what we do without the support of our volunteers. And I just want to thank everyone that gives up their time to serve on one or more of these boards. Thank you all very much. So first up, we have the mayoral appointments. The mayoral appointments for 2016 as listed in the resolution. Consideration number 7 is a mayoral appointments with the consent of the Township Committee as listed. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Any comments from the dais? From the floor, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 8 is a resolution approving the Township Committee appointments as listed. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Comments from the dais? From the floor, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 9 is a resolution approving the Township Committee assignments and Township Committee liaison assignments for 2016 as listed. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor, seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 10 is a resolution adopting the 2016 temporary budget. State law provides that a municipality may adopt a temporary budget in an amount not to exceed 26.25% of the previous year's budget at the beginning of each year. This gives the Township Committee time to develop the new annual budget and allows for the government to continue operations. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor, roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 11 is a resolution authorizing Premier Media LLC to videotape the Hillsborough Township Committee meetings in 2016 at a cost of $250 per meeting pursuant to a proposal submitted on December the 14th of 2015. Kaz, as always, we're happy to have your assistance. Thank you for all your support. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Bichette?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delcor?
Yes. Consideration number 12 is a resolution authorizing the tax assessor and the township attorney to respond to tax appeals. State regulations require the township to authorize the tax appeal attorney in consultation with the tax assessor to file or settle tax appeals. On an annual basis, the County Board of Taxation requires a resolution be passed by the governing body from each taxing district authorizing the township attorney to file appeals on behalf of the district and only after consulting with the township tax assessor. This resolution fulfills that requirement. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delacqua?
Yes, that's all the considerations. We'll move to the consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda this evening?
Move to approve.
Second?
Any comments on tonight's consent agenda? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett?
Yes.
Committeeman Thompson?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Delacqua?
Yes. And that is our business for this evening. I would like to remind everyone that we have cake and coffee reception immediately following the adjournment in the multipurpose room across the hall. Thank you all for being here tonight. This concludes our 2016 reorganization meeting. The next regular meeting of the Hillsborough Township Committee will be January the 12th, 2016 at 7:30 p.m. Thank you all very, very much. Good night, Happy New Year, and we are adjourned. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Any opposed? Let's go have cake, so ordered.